A Russian intercontinental ballistic missile erupts from a silo in this footage the country's defense ministry put out in October. Back then, Russia and its rival, the US, still adhered to a strict cap on how many strategic nuclear warheads they could deploy, around 1,500 each. But as of Thursday, that arrangement, the 2010 New START Treaty, has expired. Even at the height of the Cold War, the US and Russia limited their nuclear stockpiles through a series of treaties. Now, the guardrails are off, and there's no guarantee they're coming back. As early as last year, US President Donald Trump suggested denuclearization for Russia, as well as rising nuclear-powered China.
And I know they're going to do it. They agreed to it. We were talking about denuking, denuking, and President Putin and I agreed that we were going to do it in a very big way.
While Russia's President Putin proposed extending the treaty.
Therefore, Russia is prepared to continue adhering to the central quantitative limitations of the New START Treaty for 1 year after February 5, 2026. We believe this measure will only be viable if the United States acts in a similar manner.
But nothing has come of either suggestion yet, with both countries focused on Russia's war in Ukraine. An anonymous White House official said Monday Trump will decide what to do about arms controls, quote, on his own timeline. And in any case, Washington's split. Accepting Putin's extension means there's time to plan next steps and show both sides want to keep the guardrails on. But there's no guarantee Russia is living up to its agreements anyway. Moscow has refused inspection since 2023. And then there's the big question of China. Russia and the US still have around 87% of the world's nuclear warheads, even if only a fraction are deployed and many are retired. But China is expanding its arsenal fast. It has around 600 warheads today. By 2030, that could rise to as many as 1,000. Beijing has rejected three-way arms talks, since for now, its arsenal is still the smallest of the three.
I can assure you that if the U.S. says that they are ready to come down to the Chinese level, China will be happy to participate the next day. So, but actually, we know that that's not going to happen.
Some observers say China could take advantage of continued U.S. caps on nuclear weapons. The result would be a country emboldened to push its objectives, maybe including its long-threatened takeover of Taiwan. As the U.S. considers what to do next, it's clear that putting limits on China's nuclear weapons program is on the minds of officials in Washington.
The president's been clear in the past that in order to have true arms control in the 21st century, it's impossible to do something that doesn't include China because of their vast and rapidly growing stockpile.
Not all see an immediate arms race now that the treaty's expired, but they say the danger of a long-term buildup is real and concerning.
I mean, this marks a potential turning point into a much more dangerous period of global nuclear competition, the likes of which, we've not seen in our lifetime.
As the world order shows signs of fracturing, a big feature of that order, limits on nuclear arms, now has an uncertain future. Eason, Chen, and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.